This is your girl, msyelladiva. I am bringing you another episode of Married to Medicine, Season 11, Episode 12, The Calm Before the Storm. All right. Um, First and foremost, I am battling a nasty sinus infection. So, sorry about that if I'm sniffling through this video, but I'm feeling better. It had me down for 3 days, but I'm feeling better. But I still have a whole lot of nasal congestion. So sorry about that. I don't mean it. Okay, it just came on me right after my niece's baby shower. My niece's baby shower was great though. It was beautiful. It was and she loved it, and that's all that mattered because she lost her mama on Valentine's Day, and I just wanted to present her with a good baby shower. So bless her heart. All right. So anyway, if you are new here, welcome. We do TV movie reviews here, okay? And if you are returning, welcome back. Welcome back. Yes, sir. All right. Give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I will begin. All right. So the episode begins where the episode left off. Okay, so this what happened though. Okay, so Greg was talking cash shit to the king. Okay, so and then this is what King, just lost his mind when he said, "I know how your girl is." Oh, okay. You know how my girl is? So he take off his shirt, okay? So when he take off his shirt, Greg starts to back up. And Chick was like, wait a minute, wait, what are you taking off shirts? And so then he tried to charge at King tried to charge at Cecil. Not Cecil, I'm sorry. King tries to charge at Dr. G. But Cecil and Simone tried to hold him back. Check trying to protect Dr. G. But Dr. G running. Cause he know he ain't gonna fight this young dude. He ain't gonna fight this young dude. Okay, even though he said some other stuff at the end, during the course of this episode, he said some other stuff. But we'll get to that later. Okay. But listen, Dr. Greg, let me come here talk to. Let me talk to you for a minute. Punks jump up to get beat down. Okay, so. If you talking cash shit, okay, punks jump up to get beat down, okay, so you gonna get beat down if you the punk that's jumping up, okay, so don't talk cash shit, okay, all right. So then Quad running over because the producers the producer had to come and hold King back because Cecil wasn't gonna do it. Cecil wasn't gonna do it, okay. And so Quad running over to King like, baby don't. Tisha, she pull away from Phaedra. She run. Titties flopping everywhere. They falling out the bathing suit. So, but why she run over to King and try to get in King's face and not to Dr. G, where her husband at? Okay, why she run over to King? And then Quad was like, you go over there to your husband. You go over there to your husband, okay? Before me and you get into it, okay? You go over to your husband. Cause I don't understand why she trying to get in the King's face. What was you gonna do? What was you gonna do? And Dr. G said that later. Well, what was you gonna do? So uh, uh, Letitia run over to goes over to Dr. G. Okay, because Quad was like, "No, you go over to your husband." So, so Quad and King, they go walking to calm, so she can calm him down. So King said, told Quad that he admits that he said shut the fuck up last night. And then Quad was like, to me? And he was like, yeah, he said he can talk to his wife like that, but he can't talk to you like that. And so, and Quad was like, he shouldn't talk to any woman like that. And I agree with it. I agree with that. But, so then Letitia, she gets emotional. And I understand she getting emotional, stuff like that. So Dr. Mimi, was like, it's okay, and the teacher was like, yeah, they trying to break us up, and she was like, they can only break you up if you let them, that was Dr. Mimi, because she's the psychiatrist. Then Dr. Contessa come over. She was like, you in a safe space, and everything like that. And then Phaedra comes over speaking in tongues, because we really don't know if she was speaking in tongues, and she was just doing the most. She was like falling backwards and all that other stuff, and I was just like, okay, I understand y'all praying around her, but she, as far as I'm concerned, she was just doing too much. But that's Phaedra. She likes to do too much, like that private jet. Yeah, she likes to do too much. Oh, we'll get to that in a minute. She likes to do too much as far as her and this Met Gala. That she, if they don't get $100,000, then she gonna pay the rest. She just likes to do too much. Okay. And you don't really have to do too much with these ladies, because because they got the same amount as you, or even probably even more. Okay, so you ain't got to do all of that. You ain't even got to do all of that. You ain't on the Housewives. You on Married to Medicine. These people got money. Okay, Housewives don't, unless you're in Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills got money. Okay. But these housewives don't. Okay. Anyway. So she was just doing too much. Then Apollo was like, listen, I've known this lady since 1997. I ain't never seen nothing like this in my life. So I guess she don't speak in tongues around him. She don't speak in tongues around him. Okay. We don't know. So, so everything dies down. They had to leave the Sandbar. Okay, so they had to leave in separate boats. So Shek, Phaedra, Letitia, and Dr. G went in one boat, and then all of the rest of the cast went in another boat. So Letitia on the boat saying like, Dr. Heavenly was up in my face and all that other stuff. She said, and she said, yeah, she started cussing at me, and she said, I can't beat up no senior citizen. The look on Dr. G and Phaedra's face, like, bitch, who in the hell? And Shek was like, you shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said that. Come on, Letitia, you married a senior citizen. You married a senior citizen. If you felt like if it was a senior citizen, you married a senior citizen. Jesus Christ. Do you know any other this for these ladies except for age shaming them. Okay? Is there anything else you can think of? You did call uh Dr. Heavenly a big back, but you a big back too. So that didn't land as much as you thought it would be because you a big back too. So what is there anything else you can diss them on except for age shaming? Because that's the only thing you got. Okay, because that don't land as much as you think it lands. It don't land because you married a senior citizen. Okay. Because you married a senior citizen. So I don't understand what you think that's gonna land. Ooh. I don't think what you think that's gonna land in. Okay, because you married a senior citizen. So anyway. Oh, then Letitia said, I've never been in a fight in my life. So you was gonna get beat up by Dr. Heavenly? Cause Dr. Heavenly from Miami. She probably know how to fight. Okay, but she wasn't gonna fight Contessa. I'll tell you that now. But she'll probably fight you. Okay, she wasn't gonna fight Contessa. Okay, Dr. Contessa, I'm sorry. Anyway, so the next day, Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Simone talked to Shireen and Apollo. Apollo said he was upset that Phaedra brought one of his boys to the couples trip. He wasn't upset that she brought a man to the couples trip, one of his boys to the couples trip. And so Dr. Heavenly said, she said, oh, so Phaedra set this up and it backfired. Yeah, it did. So Dr. Heavenly said, so it ain't my fault? Okay, good. It ain't my fault. I know that's right, Dr. Heavenly. It ain't my fault? Okay. So, yeah, so apparently it did backfire. That's why she's leaving the trip. Dr. Jackie visits Phaedra. And she's leaving. Phaedra says she was disappointed in Dr. Jackie. And so Dr. Jackie said, well, Dr. Heavenly said that you were aware that Apollo was coming. And they showed that beautiful bean footage where Dr. Heavenly called Phaedra and told her that she invited Apollo onto this couples trip. And so and then Dr. Jackie said, I don't know your dynamic. I don't know what you and your ex-husband dynamic is. So, don't come for me. So then Phaedra said, well, no one came to support me at all. You right. 'Cause you right. Nobody did come to support you. I agree with you. Nobody did come support you. Yeah. I give you that. Nobody did come support you. Yeah, I give you that. And so then she said, these are not the type of girls I hang out with. Well, who you hang out with, sugar? Okay. That you don't mess over, because you messed over Candy. And Candy took her friends right along with her. Like Rashida, Toya, Tiny, all of them. They left with Candy. They left you high and dry. Okay. So who friends you hang out with now? Portia? You don't rekindled your cause you fucked over Portia too. You fucked over Portia too. You fucked over Portia too. Okay. So you rekindled that friendship. Okay. Cause you fucked over her too. Okay, so we don't, what who you fuck over a whole lot of friends. What's going on here, baby? What's going on? Okay. And so then she said, I can't be around these mean girls. Okay. Whatever. And so they go back to Apollo and Dr. Simone and Dr. Heavenly. So Apollo said that, when she came to this group, you're doctors and she's an attorney. And so that he said it's a battle of the minds. Okay. And so Dr. Heavenly said, yeah, because we see through all her bullshit, basically. And Dr. Simone said, yes, because we some boss bitches. Yes, that's the thing about it is, Phaedra wants to think that she's the smartest person in the room. That's why she was so, she had a good friendship with Portia, because she felt like she was smarter than Portia. But you come to Married to Medicine, all these ladies are doctors and things like that. You can't pull the wool over their eyes. Okay, you can't pull the wool over their eyes, because they, like Simone said, they some boss bitches. They see through all your bullshit. So you gotta figure out something else. Okay. And you ain't figure out nothing else. So, now you leaving, going back to Real Housewives, where you can be the most intelligent in the room, except for Cynthia. Cynthia don't have no degrees, but she is older than you, so she do have some wisdom over you, okay? But you are older than all the rest of the girls, so you got wisdom, and you an attorney, so you can go over there and be queen bee. I don't particularly want you to be over there. I'm not excited about this new cast of housewives anyway. They looking like Love and Hip Hop somewhere, the baddies or something. I don't know, but I'm gonna review it anyway. So, Dr. Heavenly said that Phaedra can't control the narrative. That's the reason why she out of here. So, Dr. Jackie in the confessional said, you got to be strong enough to hang out with this group. Point blank period. You got to be strong enough. If you ain't strong enough, you gonna be you gonna leave. And so that's why Phaedra's back with the housewives, because she wasn't strong enough to be in Married to Medicine. So Phaedra gets on her little private jet, because she doing the most. Okay. That's the reason why she had to post date that check for that Met Gala, because she had to pay for that private jet. I'm sorry. All right. Anyway, so later on in the morning, the men go to the cigar spot, and the women go to the what the hell did they go to? The women went to a bar, basically. So the bartender asked if they have some nicknames. And so Tess was like, Dr. Contessa said Tess. Dr. Simone said CC. I ain't, what the hell? Why they call you CC? Anyway. So Toya was like, I don't have no nicknames. Then she said Titty Toya, because they always falling out. Literally, okay? Because your titty fell right on out in front of poor little Steve. Poor little Steve had to look the other way like, listen, I'm not trying to, my wife is in here and I'm not trying to look at your titty, Toya. All right. So the men go sit down, and then Dr. Scott said it may have been too soon for the divorced couples and the newly dating couples, to come together. King said the situation wasn't about that, it was about the disrespect. He said I wasn't uncomfortable, but it was about the disrespect. Dr. Damon said no matter how nice you are to someone, if someone disrespects your wife, you're forced to do something that you don't want to do. And so he said, I agree with King. I'm not mad at that either. The lady said the Phaedra left. Um, and Jackie told him that we're a bunch of mean girls. Toya said she got on a private jet this morning. Dr. Heavenly said, yeah, she had it since last night. She said, that's Phaedra Parks, bitch. Doing the most, basically. That's Phaedra Parks, bitch. Doing the most. And so Dr. Contessa said, we don't know the private jet life. Yes, but you could if you wanted to. Because you got that much money. Okay. You could if you wanted to. Okay. But you choose not to fly private jets, when you don't have to. Okay. What would be the purpose? Okay. Either $10,000 or $500 or $1,000 to ride first class. Why you gonna spend $10,000 to fly when you don't have to? I agree with them totally. I agree with them totally. So, so they go to Atlanta, where Dr. Greg and Letitia's are at. So, Dr. Greg said, when he said, okay, so Dr. Greg said, when Quad said she ended the marriage, before I knew it, I had reacted. Okay, so, and he said I had to get out of there. That's a toxic environment, and somebody was gonna get hurt. Okay, somebody was gonna get hurt, and he said, had Check not been there, it'd have been a fight to the death. It'd have been a fight to the death. And then Letitia was like, no, it wouldn't. Wouldn't have been a fight to the death. It wasn't that deep. And then Greg was like, well, do you know him? Do you know him? And so Letitia was like, no, I don't know him. I don't know him. And so he said, well, how can you say that? And said Letitia was like, I was there. It wouldn't have been all that. And then Dr. Greg was like, well, what was you gonna do? Okay. What was you gonna do? And then Letitia was like, I'm combat trained. And he said, combat my ass. You still a woman. Okay. 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 All right. You still a woman. All right. And so she said, that don't matter in the military. And then she said, he said, you could be naive sometimes. But let's go back to this combat train. Okay, so you combat train, you ain't never been in a fight? How y'all train in combat train if y'all ain't never been in a fight? I don't know. I've never been in the military. I don't know. So I I thought y'all had to fight to be combat trained, but I don't know. It could be something else. But you ain't never been in a fight for real? Okay. Anyway. But anyway, so Dr. Greg said, first of all, that you still a woman. Combat train my ass. You still a woman. Jesus Christ. That's terrible. So, and so he said, you could be naive sometimes. And so she was like, well, you're not getting anywhere with that. And then he said, well, what did I do? What did I do? And he said, well, maybe we should end this right here. And of course, Dr. Greg walks out like he did when he walked out on Quad when they was getting in a disagreement and he got in that little bitty Mini Cooper and sped off. That's the same what he did. But he just walked up the steps. Yeah, so Letitia go follow him. Now, mind you, their mics are still on. Okay, the door is closed, but their mics are still on. So, so then Dr. Greg said, "It's your fault. It's your fault. Don't say nothing to piss me off, to make me go off. Don't say nothing to make me go off." Okay. It's not, and Letitia was calm, very calm. She was like, "It's not my fault. I'm Gregory. I'm entitled to my opinion. Your opinion make no sense. You think you know everything. You think you know everything." She said, "I'm just looking out for the team." She was very calm and cool and collected with this. I give Letitia points on that. And so she said, "Well, you need to listen." He said, "You need to listen to the leader of the team. You don't know." He said, "I don't know who you talking to." I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't know who you talking to. That shit. That that is a trigger for me, because I remember when my daddy was saying it to my mama. Because my mama, my daddy, I still love him. I still love him. But my daddy did physically abuse my mama. And I remember him saying that. "I don't know who you talking to. I don't know who you talking to." And that is a trigger for me. Thank God I have never been physically abused ever in life. Because I think I'd be to kill somebody. It'd be another episode on Snapped, okay? But that is a trigger for me. And that is a trigger when he said that. And then Letitia was like, "Be quiet." And he said, "Well, stop saying stupid stuff. It's your fault." Letitia, you got my name. You in danger, girl. You are in danger, girl. If he's saying this on camera, well, you're on mic. What is he saying behind closed doors? Letitia, get out of there, girl. Ooh. It's really, ooh. Tisha, you in danger, girl. Please. Please, please get out of there. This not the relationship for you, baby. Don't have no baby with this man. Don't have no baby with this man, child. Anyway, I got to bring that down. Okay, so they go back to Key West. Okay, the couples are wearing yellow because it signifies friendship or something like that. Dr. Meany brought some lemons. In this bowl that Dr. Steve, he ain't even Dr. Steve brought for from Quad, this little bowl that he paid $5,000 for, which I thought he was going to give to the Goodwill in Alpharetta, but no, he still has it. Apparently they probably gonna bring it out every time they get into an argument or something. Anyway, so Simone asked Dr. Mimi to be the first to have the lemons in the bowl, and about she asked her about having exes in the group. And so Dr. Mimi said the exes have not did their work that they need to do. And so I don't think that they should be together if they haven't done their work. Dr. Jackie said the exes are not welcome in this group as far as she is concerned. Okay. Toya asked for the bowl. Then Simone was like, "Oh, shit." school days. And then Simone was like, no, my drink was a little hot. That's why I said, oh, shit. And Eugene was like, Curtis started laughing. Anyway, Toya said, Letitia and Dr. G was wrong, but we did wrong. We're not mean girls, but we do some fucked up shit. Okay? And we have done some hurtful things. So Dr. Heavenly got the bowl and said, I was wrong to not consider Quad's feeling when I brought the ex around. And then King got the bowl and he said, both parties have not done the work. That is Quad and Dr. G. They have not done the work. And so it was a very volatile situation, and people are really hurting. That's what that's what King said. Dr. Damon said, I accept everyone for who they are. You don't have to be perfect around me. He said, and it's not your title, it's that you're good people. And so Steve was like, listen, when Dr. Damon talks, because he's a man of few words, but when Dr. Damon talks, we should listen. And then in the confessional, Cecil said, well, Phaedra, sometimes these kind of bitches, you need to let go. And she did, okay? She let go of these kind of bitches so she can go to Real Housewives and be around those type of bitches that she can run over, and she could be the boss bitch, okay? Cause she couldn't be the boss bitch around all the rest of these boss bitches, so she could go be the boss bitch over Housewives, okay? So that's what, so she went over there to those type of bitches, okay? Those type of bitches she like to be friends with, okay? That's cool. It ain't no big deal. It ain't no big deal. But Letitia, get out of there. Okay? Dr. Greg needs counseling. Okay? Dr. Greg needs counseling. And if he don't get counseling, you need not to be there. Okay? Okay? I'm just saying. Anyway, this your girl, msyelladiva. Give me a thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe, and comment to my channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.